everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you my 38 weeks pregnancy symptoms, and I'm about 38 and a half weeks right now. I'm in the middle of week 38. So I will start with my weight. I've gained 18 pounds, so I currently weigh 139. So I've gained 18 pounds this pregnancy. My belly is measuring from like the top of the uterus to the bottom, 36 inches. I still have, baby's definitely engaged. The midwife's checked, the baby's right there in my pelvis, hence the reason why I'm still getting the lightning crotch, and it's been getting stronger. I've also been experiencing, as you guys know, a lot of lower back pain because she's posterior. So as I feel her get more and more into the pelvis and more engaged, I feel more back pain. I have been getting like actual like labor contractions, but they kind of start and then they'll pick up for a little bit and then they just stop, which always happens. And I believe that is why I've been having really short labors, kind of because I do a lot of the work before the actual like due date or whatever, and then my labor is really short because I'm already very dilated. So yeah, I've definitely been getting contractions, and they come and go. Sometimes it'll last for 2 hours and I think this is it, and then it's not. But definitely been getting a lot of those like lower back pain contractions. So what I've been doing for that is a lot of crawling on my hands and knees, a lot of hanging over the arm of the couch, like kind of like leaning over and rocking my hips back and forth. And something that I found has really been helping me cope with the pain and also just stress and everything is taking a hot bath. I take a very hot bath, well not very hot, but a hot bath, and I do, I put magnesium or Epsom salts for magnesium. I do lavender essential oil and rosehip essential oil, and I also put baking soda in there as well. And then bubbles for like to make it a bubble bath, and I just soak. And I usually do this at night once the kids go to bed, so it helps me relax. But I find that my contractions are always worse at night, and it really does help to relieve that pain on my lower back, but also like my stomach in general. What else? So yeah, I've been haven't been sleeping well at all, which I'm sure you guys can imagine. The last like couple weeks are always the worst because you're just so big and so sore. Everything is aching. It really hurts to even move in bed, and I literally have to pee every half hour, not even every 20 minutes. So it's just been really frustrating getting in and out of bed, and then it wakes me up even more and it's hard to go back to bed. You guys can totally get it if you are around the same time as me, or if you've had a baby in the past, you will know. I've had a runny nose. Okay, so I haven't ever really mentioned this in my video because I thought it was just me being sick, but it's been lingering. So I've actually had a runny nose for about 4 months now, and it just hasn't gone away. And it's not like constant, like I'm like constantly needing Kleenex, but it's just enough that once in a while I have to like either sniff or grab a Kleenex because I feel it dripping. And I'm assuming it's a pregnancy symptom because it has been lingering for so long. I never really mentioned it because I was like, oh, maybe I'm just like holding on to a cold, but you can't for 4 months. So yeah, I think it's just a pregnancy symptom. So that's been kind of weird. So I thought I'd mention that in case anyone else experienced that. What else? In terms of prepping for baby, I've mentioned in my last video, everything is ready. You guys, my freezer since the last time I showed you is like triple stuffed. Like I just can't stop baking. I'm kind of in that zone now where it's not even nesting at this point. It's more just like I'm constantly worried there's not going to be enough food. So because I'm having a home birth, I want to be able to feed the midwives, feed us, and then also have food for 2 weeks postpartum as well. So it's packed, it's overflowing. I'm not currently using my basement freezer at all because I can't really go up and down the stairs too much to go grab stuff, and I also cannot reach into my freezer because it's deep freezer. So I've been stuffing my fridge freezer, but it's barely closing. It's so fully packed with like snacks, foods, breakfast, lunches, everything. Kind of going along prepping. I've been feeling very tired now these last few weeks have come. I kind of had a lot of energy, and then I kind of just been starting to feel really tired. Like I always want to take naps. I always want to lie down and just rest all the time. My eyes are always shutting. But at the same time, I feel energized. I feel like even though I'm so tired, I still get a lot of stuff done, and I still have the motivation and the energy to get stuff done. So it's kind of weird feeling like tired but energized at the same time. I've never felt like this. It's really weird. But I'm not sure if balancing my hormones has something to do with that. I have been taking, as I kind of mentioned here and there, I've been taking supplements to help naturally boost and balance my hormones. I have low thyroid and they were gonna prescribe me medication, and I just don't wanna take medication because it doesn't actually fix the problem, it kind of just manages it. And I really just want to fix it, especially experiencing and having really bad depression in my in the early pregnancy. Actually, basically all the way up until the past month, I've had very bad depression and all that. So I just decided to go natural. So I've looked into it and talked to naturopaths and stuff. I've been taking ashwagandha, which is an adaptogenic herb. It's from Chinese medicine, and basically it's just like a powder. I put it in a smoothie, and it helps to really not only like relieve stress and do a million and one wonderful things for the body, but the biggest thing is that it helps balance your hormones. So if you have high hyper or hypothyroid, it will help balance that. Alongside that, I take, I do that twice a day. Alongside that, I also am taking this other kind of supplement in tea form. It's called chaga mushroom, like C-H-A-G-A mushroom, or another one you can do is reishi mushroom. And basically what I do with it is it comes kind of like, it's like a dehydrated mushroom, or dried mushroom. So I basically will boil it and simmer it for 15 minutes in a pot, and then drink it as a tea. It has no flavor, it's not gross or anything, so I usually will put it with like turmeric or something. But what this does also is, besides boosting your immune system and all that, giving you a million and one amazing minerals and all that, it helps to like reduce stress and balance hormones, which has been big for me. So I've been doing this for a month straight now, and you guys will not know the difference until you try it. I can't even tell you, like, I've been feeling so happy. I've been feeling actually excited now to meet this baby and to go into labor and all this stuff. I have been so much more calm and peaceful with the boys instead of always being frustrated and just upset all the time. I've had like a new positive outlook on life. I know 100% it's because my hormones are balancing, and they've done blood work to like know that I've had low thyroid, and I will get new blood work after I give birth to see how my thyroid is then. But my goal is to really get it balanced and all that before she comes, so that I have about a week left, so that a week before she comes, so that way when she comes, maybe I won't have postpartum depression or anything like that, or if I do, it won't be as severe as it usually is. So we'll see. So sorry that was a little long tidbit, but that's kind of what I've been doing to just balance my hormones. And I'm just really like, it has been helping wonders. And you guys can't really tell, but my lips have cleared up a lot, and it's because, you know, like the red was an eczema is inflammation, and it's caused by stress and by imbalance of hormones and gut health and all that. So I've been really working on myself, and my lips haven't peeled in so long. They've barely been red. They still look a little bit red now just because of the lighting and stuff, but I promise you guys, like, I'm doing so much better just overall, and I feel a lot better. So I just want to update you there. And a lot of you guys, working out, I still am working out, but hardly, like, not much compared to what I've been doing. I would say it's down to about 2 to 3 times a week for about 10 minutes. I usually do upper body or lower body. These workouts that I've been doing now are more to help baby engage, so a lot of squatting and stuff like that, but nothing too intense. I've just been trying to really relax and all that. And finally, you guys have been asking what my plans are for after baby comes, like in terms of health and stuff. So my husband is taking 2 weeks off of work, and he will be home with me for those 2 weeks. And that's all we can afford for him to take off, because his work doesn't provide paternity leave, and if he were to go through the government to get like a supplement pay, it would be, I think, like 55%, and that's not enough for us to survive off of. So 2 weeks is all we can afford for him to take off, but he's gonna be taking the 2 weeks off, and that's really all I need to kind of get back into things. And then my sister actually lives like a minute or 2 away from me, not even. So she will come, and in the first few early days, she will take Aaron and John while we are with baby. So we can just, so I basically can feed baby and we can just sleep, and then feed baby and sleep. And that's basically all we're gonna do for the first couple days. Just so we can like really recharge after, you know, an exhausting birth and pregnancy and everything. So she'll take the boys and she'll just bring them back at night. I want them sleeping in the house at night just because I don't want them getting off a routine or anything like that. And I don't want them to feel like they're being replaced. So she's gonna take them out during the day, do fun stuff with them, maybe bring them here for lunch and then take them back and stuff. So I'll still see them, but it's more, those first few days are gonna be, they're gonna have so much fun, they're not even gonna know, but it's gonna be more for us to just recharge and all that. So that's the plan there. My mom will be cooking us food, but like I said, my freezer has 2 weeks worth of food and everything in there that I won't need her to do too much. maybe just a meal here or there. I would say like day like 1, 2, and 3, when I don't even want to take anything out of the freezer because I can't get up. Those are probably the days she'll bring food, and then after that we'll kind of just start using our own food and stuff like that, so we'll see. But yeah, my mom will take care of meals and all that kind of stuff. And then I have my younger sisters who can also come to the house here, and they can kind of hold baby. You know, if I feed baby and sometimes they still cry and they're still fussy and they need diaper changes and burps and stuff, they can kind of do that while I go to sleep. So my job will be feeding and then sleeping, and they will just kind of hold her and take care of her for us. So that's kind of the plan, and that's what we're working with here. I have a lot of help and so much support. I have my grandma who's really close by. I have a bunch of aunts and cousins and everything, so I do really have a lot of help. I'm not worried about a lack of help or anything like that. So that is my plan. And yeah, I think that sums up this update. I have a midwife appointment today, so if anything new pops up, I will share it with you in my next pregnancy update. But there is a good chance this could be my last pregnancy update. We never really know when baby will come, so I kind of hope it is my last. I really am ready to get her out and just get all this over with. But if not, then I will see you in my next pregnancy update. I have a couple videos coming out hopefully this week if I can get around to it. I've been kind of slacking on YouTube and not posting 4 videos a week. I've been doing like 1 or 2 just because of how I've been feeling, but hopefully I can get a couple more out for you this week. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will show you the bump at the end of this video, but if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below, and also in my description box there are a bunch of links to all my social media, so you can follow me there. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye. All right, here's the bump for 38.5 weeks. I only have 10 days to go because she's due on the 28th, so monstrous. Here's from the other side. So big and round. Wow, look, I can't believe how much she's sticking out. Ugh. Here's from the back. And yeah, the front again. That's about it. So I'm ready for her to come.